everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing well and enjoying your, Thursday? First of the month. Happy 2026. I hope that you guys had a wonderful New Year's Eve, whatever that you guys did, and that your 2026 is blessed. As you can tell, I'm still sick. I'm feeling a lot better. I just still have this like frogginess in my throat. I've been taking Mucinex, and I've been using a lot of like tinctures and different things, and this is one of the tinctures that I've been taking. It's really good. It's really potent, but it's really good. I got me some elderberry syrups and stuff like that, and then I forgot I had these, so I've been using these. They're just ginger chews, but they are so good, and they seem to be helping. Yesterday I decided, hold on, this thing is kind of not sure what is going on here. Yesterday my mother-in-law was cooking, and she was going to use fresh garlic and whatever she was making, and I was like, maybe I should just eat a piece of raw garlic. I've done it before, and garlic's like really good for you. It's like antibacterial, antiviral, antibiotic like stuff, right? I'm not a medical doctor. I'm just sharing information that I've gleaned from research and stuff. But me and my husband both had she had a pretty big piece of part of the clove, right? And a part of the bulb, I guess it's a clove. I think about it in Spanish and English. I'm like, what is it? Anyway, so I cut that big piece in half, and I ate half. Oh my goodness, it burned. It burned my throat. It burned my ears. It burned everything. But after that, I started feeling better. So I'm going to do that again today. And I also have, let's see if I can get it. It's that same ginger chew thing. I totally forgot about this. I got this a while back. It's a ginger honey crystals. It's an instant beverage. So it's like a tea technically, but it already comes with honey in it and stuff like that. It's like kind of basically it's the same thing as these, just in where you can use it in a tea form. It does have sugar though. It looks like it says cane sugar, ginger extract, honey, and glucose. So I'm not sure, exactly how that'll be, but we'll see how it goes. Sorry, Ginny is on one today. Ben left, made a fire, left. Hey, Ginny. Shh, baby. Ginny. She does this sometimes. She used to do this before. I'm sure you've heard her in videos before. But I don't know if she's calling for him or for someone. Because it's like she looks a certain way. She just calls out. I don't know. Jenny, what are you doing? She's our 17-and-a-half-year-old. So does her own thing. And she's very, very prissy, and she's very bossy and all kinds of things, but she's wonderful. So we just deal with the little attitude she has sometimes, and a lot of times she just wants to go outside. It's cold, it's windy, and we have a fire on because I want it warm in here, and she wants the window open, and that's probably what she's crying for. Anyway, after that whole long thing, what I wanted to share today is kind of what I'm working on for the year of 2026. I did this video already, sort of. I did part of it, but I sounded worse than I sound now. I will see if I can get a clip if I still have the video. I don't think I deleted it, and kind of show you how much worse I sounded. And so, first thing, is my journal. This is still going with me into the new year. So I have not started my spread yet for January. My plan is like December into here. So I'm probably going to use this page, the next page, the empty one, just to put in, January 2026, and maybe some stickers and things. And then on this 2 pages, I'm going to put in the scripture writing that I'm going to do, like I normally do, kind of like December's look like this. So I'm going to do that, as well as the word of the year. What I didn't do in December, I did a word of the year page. I did that at the beginning. I didn't do like a bucket list page. So it's my like first. So I'll probably, in this first page, I'll probably do, put my word of the year and all of that. Now I can show you what I've done with that so far in my new planner, wherever that is. I got everything together that I wanted to show you, and then things just started getting moved around because it happens. So before I get to that, what one Bible, like I normally read out of my Complete Jewish Bible that I read out of all the time, that I do like Torah readings over the phone with a few ladies. I'm still going to use that, probably. It's almost, it needs to be duct taped together again, but I'll probably use that. But what I'm taking in with me as my study Bible is this one here, which is the Interleave. It's an ESV. This is one that I got from Letty last year, that I was so, like, I had been wanting one of those Bibles for a very long time, and I just kept putting it off, and then I was surprised with a gift, and I was like, it was just amazing. So that will go with me. Let me get these ones. So these things were gifts, and these will be going with some of the stuff that I'm going to use, like my stack, my Bible stack. I don't know if this is like falling over and crooked. At least it looks like it to me. So Diana sent me this one here. This is an NLT. I don't know if you can see that. It's Becky Tirabassi. She got this off of, I don't know if it was off of her website or what, but she has a podcast. I think it's called Change Your Life, because that's what it says here. So this is organized in, like, it's in the reading for the year. So let me see. Like today, I started reading this morning and I had to put it down because I took Mucinex and I only had the night one. I didn't have the one for the day, any more of that left. So I got like really tired all of a sudden. I woke up about 5:30, took it a little after that, and then I was sitting there like, I can't keep my eyes open. And so I haven't read it yet, but this is kind of what it looks like. So it does have like devotional like things at the bottom, kind of like information, things to consider from the reading. And then so like today's reading would have been is Genesis 1:1 through 2:25, and then it has a little section that says today's study, and it's just Genesis 1:26, and so it kind of gives a little more information on that. And then it's Matthew 1:1 to 2:12, and then it also has a study for Matthew, which is Matthew 1:1 through 17. So it gives like some more information there. And then it goes into, so it's a psalm that in a proverb. That's what usually comes in these. So it'd be Psalm 1, 1 through 6, and then Proverbs 1, 1 through 6. So I've read, I think it was an NLT as well that was very similar to this. It didn't have the little information and all of that stuff. I think it was just straight reading. So this will be really great to read. I'm excited to really dive into that. I've been wanting to do it since I got it, but I left it in its plastic until this morning, so I would just leave it alone. And then she sent this book here, Stranger Theology, the Bible in a Year. And this is Dr. Joel Muddamalle. So this one is, let's see, there is a Substack that he has called strangertheology.com. I guess that's where the Substack is. You can also get a book called The Copy of the Unseen Battle, which I hadn't heard of any of this one, not even this one. She just sent this. So, and then let's see here. I'm guessing he's using an NIV application Bible for this, but you can use whatever you want. What he does say here is each year he dedicates his Bible to one of his kids or future grandkids. He fills in the margins with notes, prayers, and what the Lord teaches him throughout the Word. So then he can give that to his children or future grandchildren. But this is kind of what it looks like here. And so it's January. And it gives you some reading. So it's kind of like, so this one's about the serpent, and it kind of gives an overview of that through studies he's done. And then each day you have a page to fill out. So you'll read Genesis 1 through 4, and then you have personal reflections. So the first one is, what did you love about it? What confused you? What surprised you? And then a one sentence takeaway, and then a prayer list. And so you do that throughout the entire year. So I think that's going to be amazing to use. What I'll probably do is use probably the ESV that I'll be reading through. I think. I'm not sure. Let me see here. Hey, Luna. And I got this prayer partner notebook. This is also by Becky Tarabasi. Luna just jumped up on top of a bunch of stuff. I thought it was going to tumble all down. So it's set up with like a bunch of different tabs in here. And then it has paper for you to write in. So this is like all for prayer. And it goes through different, like the different sections are praise, admit, requests, thanks, listening, messages, New Testament, Old Testament, Proverbs, and to do. So those are the sections. And then each one has a little bit of like information about what the section is for, and then try it and apply it. So I just put all the paper in the back. So I don't know if I'm going to like put a little bit of paper in between each one, and then just kind of do different ones every day. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that yet, but I hope to start on that today as well. Okay, so let me these over here, and then let me get to my planner. So I have another little planner somewhere. This little tiny one, it's a daily. So it gives you the month overview, and then it goes straight into the dailies like this. So this is a really small one, compact, easy to carry with me. I got this at Barnes and Noble. It's been, I don't know how long. And it doesn't have a brand. I guess the brand is DTWS Okra 2020. I don't know. But it says it's just handmade in Italy, printed by Intempo. So I don't know. But it's really flexible, and I really like it. I wasn't sure if I was going to like the color, but so I have a special thing I want to do with this one. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to pull this off. Which planner what I'm going to use the planner for. I think I know, but I'm still kind of unsure, I guess. And then I've wanted this planner for over a year. I finally got one. So this was part of a gift. And I talked to my husband about it, and he wanted a couple things. I wanted and like, he's like, just get it. If you're going to use it, just get it. So I've already used it. It's set up like, here's my, I think it's going to tumble. Hold on just a minute. She didn't throw stuff down. Usually she steps on certain things and it just like falls down. So that's my January setup so far. So this one, and I'm putting my appointments in here. My word of the year is surrender. I'll talk more about that in another video. And then the scripture I have on here for January, which pretty much is like the scripture of the year, but I'm going to probably use others to focus on every month. The Lord is my strength and my shield. In him my heart trusts. Psalm 28:7. So then this jumps into the weeklies. So they look like this. And it has the time there. So this part will be where I write in whatever appointments had in there. I'll put it on the time frame here. Because I did start putting the times over there, but this way I kind of have it in another spot. The more I write it, the more I'll remember. And then just whatever else I want to track for that day. I'm thinking about adding like water tracker, something and other things like that, like maybe steps, getting in some stretches and stuff like that. I really need to do that this year. So the next thing is let's see how I could do this. So there's a page that says, I just put down goodbye 2025. It says turning the page to a new year. Eventually I might just share what's on here, but I don't know. It's not extremely like, oh my gosh, personal or whatever. I'm sure I've talked about it already, but I kind of want to leave that for like a recap of 2025. So that's kind of what that's going. And then I do have the Hello 2026 page. So that one so far is just, like I said, my word of the year, some of my reasonings for picking the word, or what the word means to me, the scripture from Psalms, and then I did another scripture here, or part of one, Luke 22:42, I think I wrote out. Not my will, I put by instead of but yours be done. And then I have my goals for the year. So these are just overall goals, and then I'm going to break them down for months, like like the way I did before, where I wanted to do certain things certain months. So every month has a blank page at the beginning. So that'll probably be where I put some of my bucket list items that I want to do that month, and then they have a full page for you to journal. So this will be very specific to the day. So it'll be maybe something I just want to remember for that day that happened. This will also be where maybe I track some things for, whatever it is that I'm hoping to do that day, check them off, that kind of stuff. And then that's kind of what it goes on throughout the whole month. There is a few pages at the end, something like this. excuse me, there is a page for your favorites, and you can like mark, I guess this is supposed to be the month, and then you can put in some of your favorite things for that month. This is already getting long. I may have to like do this into then you can do your top 100 for the year of different things. There's like a bunch of different pages here in the back. Your memories. So this one has like great food, fun times, new friends, and then you can pick another thing yourself. And then it gives you some switches to help your focus. So it like gives you some things to try out that would help you focus better. It gives you some ideas for a comfortable night's sleep, like bask in the sun, no caffeine after 3 or 4, relax your muscles, things like that. And then write down memorable phrases you encounter throughout the year that you don't want to forget. So then there's a spot here that you could do that for, or do that in. And then this is just a check off 365 days check off sheet. So I guess this is like you journaled every day and start checking it off. It has a place for gifts that you've received, addresses, and then your personal stuff. So this is a Hobonichi Techo 2026 cousin. I haven't decorated the outside yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I got to go through my stickers. I don't have a whole lot of stickers that I don't know. I got to look to see what I want, because I kind of want it still very much coffee Bible book themed, I'm sure. So, and I've been in a really brown colored phase, like browns of sorts. And like, this is like, it's yellow, but it has that like kind of hint of, that, I don't know, like even the orange, like this goes with brown, like everything. I just want brown. And like, I seriously, like, these have been like some of the pens that I've been using, like this one. Oh, my ribbon came out of my Moleskine, my brown. This one is another gift, actually. All of these from my husband. No, I don't have to do that. Oh, these are some from Daiso. So those were some of my new pens. I wasn't sure if I'd like these. I used to like these multi-barrels before, but they always seem to skip. Ballpoints always seem to skip on me. Like, I didn't like them. This one's actually really smooth. What brand it is, I don't even remember. All I know is from Daiso. So I don't know. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on one because there was some really nice Pilot ones, but I didn't know if I'd like it enough. So I thought I'll see if I use it enough, and if I like it, and it's worth it, I'll get another one of those. I mean, those were like $2, so, or $2.25. Okay, so those are the Bibles, scripture study, stuff like that. I'm taking this with me still. I'm still working on the Book of Mysteries, so it's a devotional. This is another devotional that I got. Hopeful Sorrow. This one was from Barnes and Noble. And let's see. For some reason, I think I'm missing one. These were gifts as well. This one here. Another devotional. Beholding and Becoming. It's so pretty inside. Like, look at this. It's like, it is beautiful. Like, I just love all of the colors, the artwork. And this one is a 14-week, or, well, no, there's 16 chapters. So I don't know if it's not necessarily like one, I guess, that you have to do like one day read this. You can, so, which I might, I don't know yet. but it has like sections. So like the first chapter, first section is beholding. So it talks about God's greatness in creation. Becoming is, and it's titled "It's Okay to Be Small," and it just goes on like that, so you can kind of see. And here's the back. So this was also, I'm not even sure, but I got that as a gift, so I'm not sure. I know they sell these on Amazon. I don't know where else I've seen them. And this one, Ann Voskamp, Loved to Life. This one is a 40-day pilgrimage with love himself that will change your life. I read her 1000 Gifts years ago and I loved it. And this one seems really, really good. So let's see. Day 1 is A Long Arm of Love. And there's artwork in this one as well. And you know, it's like a few pages of reading, not very much. Like, and then it gives you, you know, personal notes to soul from today's pilgrimage into the heart of Jesus. So then you write in there what you got, and then there's just a little saying. I don't know if they're, some of those pages have scripture or they're just like quotes from things that she shared in there, but it's like another amazing one. And then the second day is Behold. So I'll try to share this as I go along. Maybe like once a week I'll share some of that. Let's see if there's any more devotional like books that I got. And no, I think that was it as far as devotionals go. Yeah, I think so. The only other one that I got that kind of goes in line with some of this stuff is this one here. The Biblio Diet. Healing Secrets from the Bible. Jordan Rubin and Dr. Josh Axe. I've seen this quite a few times online on Instagram and stuff like that. And it seemed like a really interesting book. So I thought, you know, why not check it out and see what it's about, and maybe it'll kind of help me along with my health journey. So that one, and then I will show you the rest of the gift books in another video, because the rest of them are some are novels, some are I don't know what you'd consider them. I guess like kind of like in the self-help-ish kind of area. But I will show you those in another video because this one's getting kind of long and I kind of want to get this out today. So let me know what you guys have for your 2026 talk. Are you reading through a certain Bible translation? Are you doing like a Bible in the year? Are you doing, you know, how are you doing it? My goal is to read that Bible in a year, the one that Diana sent me that's broken up for the daily readings. The Interleaved, I'm just going slowly through that one because that one I'm trying to study a little bit more, and I think I just finished Thessalonians first, or I think Second Thessalonians, I think. So I'm just going to continue from there, and then I've got to start from the beginning again because I kind of jumped around in that one. I kind of just went from here to there, just jumped around. So we'll see where I'm at in that one next. And I'll share a little bit more of that one once I get into that again. But yeah, just let me know what you're thinking. Have you used any of these before? Have you read any of these books? And what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless you. Bye.